We're Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. Now, you watch Designing Spaces, you know we're all about the room makeover, totally changing the character and look and feel of a room. But today we're finishing up on a very special project.
It is a miracle makeover, and we're here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, where our Designing Spaces dream team, along with some very special people, are making over spaces for the young patients here.
Now, these are spaces where they can find escape, camaraderie, and some good old-fashioned fun.
So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces. Last week, we started our miracle makeover here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, and our Designing Spaces dream team, they've been working so hard.
They really have. And when this whole project got underway, Debbie talked to some pretty big names in baseball, and I heard you guys had a blast at the ballpark.
We did. It was so much fun.
And they were psyched about this great project?
Absolutely. You know what? Watch this. And you know, Designing Spaces, we're going to be making over some rooms in the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, that's cool. I have absolutely no artistic ability.
That's where we come in. What do you think about Designing Spaces doing the miracle makeovers to remember?
I dig that. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I just blow it up for the kids. It's awesome. I love it. It's a great cause. You know, it's for kids. I have a sick kid myself, you know, from epilepsy. So, you know, it's always good to come out here and help.
You get all these guys coming down here. There's only one reason why they're here, because they've seen all the good that the money does and where it goes. And we're really excited to just be a part of it.
I noticed you have some jewelry on today. Let's talk about that.
Well, that's a Yankee ring from 1981. In fact, right behind you here is when we used to train, and it was always a happening here in those days. And that was that good Yankee club with Reggie and Winfield and Nettles and Gossage and Guidry. You know, that was a fun time.
This means helping out parents and children who are affiliated, associated with the Joe DiMaggio Hospital.
And this has a personal meaning for you, does it not?
It does, because I know what I went through, and I know how hard it was, and hopefully this makes it a little easier for the kids.
Well, I think that's great. I think, you know, anything like that just to make the kids' lives a little bit better.
Right.
I know they're going through some awful situations, and the parents too. I mean, it's a tough thing. You know, we all have kids, and we know what it's like to be parents. But under those circumstances, something like what you're doing, and even what we're doing today,
Absolutely.
whatever that is, that to help in some small measure, I think it's just wonderful.
I think this is going to be amazing, because I actually remember every single room in the whole Joe DiMaggio, because I've been in all of them, and I think it's going to mean a lot better, and I think they're going to feel more at home, and it's going to be a better experience for them.
I can't wait to see how these rooms turn out. Any place, you know, that's or anything that's going to make the children feel better and forget about what they have to undergo medically.
Absolutely.
is fantastic.
All right, now that looked like a lot of fun.
It was. We had a really good time, and it's amazing to see how everything is coming together. And just by watching that, there are so many people that have a special place in their heart for Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital.
That's absolutely right. Now, coming up, we're going to talk to some of the young patients and get their feedback right here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital on what's going on with the Miracle Makeover. Plus, we're going to take a closer look at some of the great donations coming in.
Yes, from Step 2, Performance Design Products, and Kodak Gallery.
That's right. We're going to see a lot of smiles on kids' faces coming up next.
The Designing Spaces Miracle Makeover is well underway here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. Kodak has graciously donated the cameras, and Kodak Gallery donated all of the wall decor for the teen room, part of the Love Gen Family Support Center, still a work in progress. But others have stepped up with some outstanding donations that will bring joy to the hearts of kids of all ages. Well, they're setting up the gaming center behind us, which is a perfect introduction for PDP. So, Erica, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, so why did you all choose to help with Joe DiMaggio?
We wanted to help with Joe DiMaggio because at PDP we're all parents, we're aunts and uncles, and we're fortunate that our children are healthy and able to get out and do active things every day. And so it really touched us to think about children who have to spend a majority of their time going to and from doctor's appointments. And so when we felt that we could really help in some small way to make their life better during treatment, we were really excited.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Now, I heard that you have a personal connection down here. What is that?
Well, I'm from South Florida. I was raised here, and growing up here, I was able to mentor and tutor a lot of kids. And I also have a niece, and so knowing that Joe DiMaggio is down the street is really comforting for my family.
Very comforting. Now, why do you think that gaming helps so many kids?
Gaming is an awesome therapy tool. Not only is it a great activity for a family to get involved in together, but a lot of physical therapists actually use gaming as a tool to work with children who have cerebral palsy or autism.
Okay, why is that? What is it about the gaming that helps them?
Well, actually, the movement games that get the kids up and moving, it really helps as far as stimulation for them.
Right. I also think like gaming, you get so into it, it might be an escape for kids. You kind of forget about everything that's going on around you.
And you don't have to be a gamer to know how to play these games.
No, you just need to have fun. You don't need to be good.
Exactly. You just have to be ready to have a good time.
Right. What kind of games and gaming accessories did you bring here today?
Well, at PDP, we make gaming accessories for various game platforms.
Okay.
Today, for the 360 Connect, we brought our stand, which is actually a clip. It's not a stand. And with the 360 Connect, you don't need a remote control. You basically use your body as your controller.
Okay.
And so, but you do need a stand for the sensor, the Connect sensor.
Okay.
And so we are the exclusive partner with Microsoft, and we make a gaming stand for them.
Okay.
And so all you do is you connect the sensor to the stand, and then that is going to be how you're able to.
And then we're good to go.
You're good to go.
All right, that sounds easy. And what else?
And then for the Wii, we brought a bunch of accessories, which are the most fun in my opinion. We have the Nerf Sports attachment. We brought wheels. We brought tennis rackets for the kids. It really brings the game to life for them.
Yeah.
And then we have our Afterglow controllers for the Wii, which come in various colors and light up and glow as you play with them.
And we should shut down the lights.
Take off the lights. We also brought our Energizer battery charging solution, which is an induction charger. So you just place your controllers on it, and it charges them, so you save a lot of money with batteries.
You thought of everything.
We did.
Kids are going to love this. All right, I think we should get out of the way, let them finish, so we can come back and see their faces.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go.
When we come back, we'll meet some of the kids here at the hospital.
When Designing Spaces came on board to do our Miracle Makeover for the Love Gen Family Support Center, we knew everyone would be excited, especially our sponsors, PDP, Kodak Gallery, and Step 2. But none more than the children, and some of them had some very compelling stories.
I've been coming in and out of the hospital since age 6, I believe. A vet here.
Unfortunately, we are veterans, yes. Unfortunately, yes.
What makes it comfortable is like the child life specialist, family that comes to visit, and the nurses. Really great here. The uncomfortable stuff, of course, the IVs they give you. That's pretty much about it.
Generally, with his condition, he gets, it's debilitating. So when we're here, we're definitely here, minimum of 10 days, and that's difficult for him and for us. But with this hospital, they're very family centered. So that's a good thing. I truly believe that for him to get better, he's got to feel better, and his atmosphere has got to. We're already in a bad place, and you see a lot of sickness. So when you see positive things like a cool place to hang out, and he doesn't have to be always shadowed by a mom or a nurse, I think that makes all the difference in his recovery.
Andrea Lucas has been coming to Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital for treatment for more than 10 years.
I've been coming here since I was in kindergarten because I have cystic fibrosis. 3 to 4 times a year I'm here.
Okay.
So,
and when you come, are you here for a long period of time?
I usually come for a week to week and a half, depends on how I'm doing.
Okay.
So.
And here, meaning we're right in front of the Love Gem Family Support Center, so you spent some time in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see everyone behind us, they are working hard because we're actually going to be making over the entire center, including, I'm sure, a favorite room of yours, the teen room.
The teen room.
What do you think about that room?
I think it's awesome, and especially because they're redoing it, so it's going to be good because I'm usually stuck in my room.
When he was born, he born with a heart problem. He couldn't breathe on his own because his heart, the right side wasn't fully developed, so I had to rush him from birth because he was born in the Bahamas, and they put him in an oxygen tank, send him straight over here to the Joe DiMaggio's 3rd day. He had a surgery. We were here for 3 weeks, and then they put a little shunt inside his heart. It was good. Went back home, started to desat a lot again, turning blue and stuff. Bring him back here for his 2nd surgery. Hopefully he has 1 more when he turns 2, and that'll be it. Everybody in here are awesome. They try and help to make it as comfortable as possible. They make rooms available for the parents like me. I don't have enough funds to live in a hotel as long as I've been here. I've been here 6 weeks already, and I've been staying in the clubhouse ever since. And that saved me a lot of money. Everybody try to make it as close as home as possible, I guess. Yeah, I'm comfortable, pretty comfortable at this hospital. I wouldn't send him nowhere else.
About 2.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with lymphoblastic lymphoma, and it was pretty scary for me. But I was able to come here to this room actually and talk to other cancer survivors and talk to child life specialists, and they would help me through it.
And that makes a big difference, talking to people that not only are experts but are going through the same thing you're going through?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so what do you think about the work that's going on here so far?
This is pretty awesome. I mean, I can't wait to see how it finishes, but it's looking pretty awesome already.
And 2.5 years, that's a pretty long time. You didn't spend all that time just in a hospital bed, right?
Yeah, I came out here a lot of times to play video games, play with other kids, read books, watch TV, whatever I wanted to do.
Well, you're a brave guy. What advice would you have for people your age or maybe even a little bit younger that are going through something like this?
Well, I would have to tell them that there's an end, and then just to keep your eye on the goal and just take it day for day and just remember that there's an end to it.
Excellent. And there's people out there to talk to.
Yeah.
All right. CJ, thank you. You're coming back when it's all done, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, man.
I got diagnosed with leukemia in July of '09. I was in the hospital for about a little over a month. What made it better then was the love of the nurses for me. Like, to see how much they really liked me and wanted to be around me, and it just made it fun. I think a teen room would be a place with music, internet, of course, video games, board games, just a lot of teens, a lot of fun people.
When I was 3, I was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma. I had a tumor in my abdomen area, and I was here for treatment for a few years, and I had chemo and radiation and the works. I volunteer here all the time. I'll help out in the different places around the hospital, and I'm part of the Youth Advisory Council. It's basically a group of teens, and once a month we meet and we plan night for the kids in the hospital, and we basically throw a party and we hang out in the teen room and we play games and we have some pizza or chicken fingers and we just hang out, and it gets them out of their room so they're not always in their room. We have a few things now, but I think the teen room is going to be awesome and it's going to be even better than now.
When the kids get a little bit older, like when he was younger, they can color and all that other stuff, but as they get older, people tend to like teens less. They're more troublemakers. Very sarcastic,
I know there's more teenagers around here on the floor, but they won't come out of hiding, only because there's no habitat for them.
Instead of being in your hospital room, it's nice to come here, get away. What do you like about being here?
I get to see other people because usually I'm just by myself, so that's better.
Right, and you get to see people your own age. And what about your family and friends? Do they get to come here as well?
My friends from school come to see me, so we come here.
We are here with our good friend Jeff Conine. Jeff, thanks for stopping by.
My pleasure.
So what do you think of our center here today?
Well, it's a little messy right now, but I'm really looking forward to the final product.
Yes.
It's going to be very nice.
What do you think about when the kids come in here? Have you seen their faces? Do you hear what they say?
You know what? One of the best things about Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital and what you're doing here is that it doesn't feel like a hospital. Right. So when the kids come in here and they see this room, it's kind of a way to get away from what's going on in their rooms and the doctors, and it's such a wonderful thing.
It doesn't look like a hospital nor smell. Did you know that they make freshly baked cookies every afternoon? We'll have to stay for that later.
Of course I know that.
Yes, absolutely. And we're right next door to the Conine Clubhouse, so you see it all.
Right across the street, yeah. It's a place where all the families can stay while their children are being treated. So it's a perfect world, you know. Not a perfect world because your children's in the hospital. But
you make it as perfect under the circumstances.
Perfect under the circumstances as possible. It's
absolutely
very true.
Absolutely. All right, well, I say we put you to work.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
On last week's show, we put cameras into the hands of 3 teenage patients here at the hospital. We'll see their photos enlarged to wall art proportions as part of our teen room renovation. And get ready for our big reveal, the completed Miracle Makeover coming up. Don't go away.
After days of diligent work by the Designing Spaces Dream Team, along with help from our generous sponsors, Kodak Gallery, Step 2, and Performance Design Products, the rooms in the Love Gen's Family Support Center are nearly completed as part of our Miracle Makeover. You can feel the anticipation here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital.
All right, guys, the moment is almost here. Right now, we are outside the Love Gen Family Support Center. We're joined by some great kids who are patients here at the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. They have friends, family, a lot of great staff members, and they're all about to see exactly what a Miracle Makeover can do.
Exactly. Our Designing Spaces Dream Team, along with our sponsors, are putting the final touches on the room.
Uh-oh.
And what?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. That means we're ready. Are you guys all ready? Yeah!
Let's go! Let's go, guys! Come on! Whoa! Yes! Yes!
Renelle from Kodak was as excited as the kids.
This project really speaks to what we're all about. So Kodak Gallery wants to help people preserve and capture all of life's favorite moments. And so when we heard about the project, we thought it would be amazing if the teens had the ability to create their own space. So use our technology, use our website to upload their photos, create products that would really create a space for them to have in this hospital, somewhere that's fun for them, that's comfortable, and that gives them happiness. So the kids were really interested in creating our wall decor. So what they ordered were framed canvases. They also ordered unframed canvases as well as mounted luster prints and photo wall art. So they really wanted to decorate the walls of their room. Our framed canvas is printed on artist archival paper, so this is UV coated. It will not fade. This will last a lifetime, and so it kind of gives that really artistic feel. Our mounted luster print, the photo is printed on heavy matte paper and then mounted on gator board. Photo wall art, the image is infused on wood, so it has a very sleek and glossy look.
Miracle Makeover was a success.
Absolutely. All these smiling faces, you can't beat it. And think about it. For years to come, children and patients are going to take advantage of these rooms and reap the benefits of all the hard work. Speaking of which, we have a lot of people to thank.
We do. Our Designing Spaces Dream Team, along with our sponsors, Step 2, PDP, Kodak Gallery, Miller Paints,
Richards Paints, Sanyo, Nintendo America, and most importantly, they open their doors to us.
Yes, Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. And we were so thankful to be part of our Miracle Makeover, and we hope you were too. For Designing Spaces, I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to go play some video games.
I know, let's go. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/dspacestv or friend us on Facebook. Type in the words Designing Spaces. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.